This review is for Friday, 30th of March. Market had a really big recovery today. Change these here, change these time periods. There's the 1 minute for the market. As you can see, composite opened here at these prior tops before the breakout to the upside several days ago. It was weak mid part of the day, reversed all the way back up, ended higher than the open. There we go. So that's pretty strong. And given the prominence of this tail down here, I do think it's pretty likely that this will be another big update tomorrow. Come up here and settle the end of the week back at these levels. I think there's a good likelihood of that. So I'd say tomorrow the bias would be up in the overall market. Given that, recommendations would be, let's come over here. This is pretty good. I would have liked to close above. Well, okay, no, this is fine. I would say Broadcom up and X up. This was a good performance by X. Staying above this this line here, you go above 29.50, I say, with a tail down to it, perhaps down to the MAs, which would be coincident right here. Could be very strong. Might have to come all the way down to 29, maybe even a little bit lower. But I do think you would get a tail back up, moving back above this line, and that could, go right on up to 30, go higher than that even. X up tomorrow, Broadcom up tomorrow. There are some alternates worth considering. LNKD at new highs, maintaining them, new six-month highs, confirmed back above 100, right on this downtrend line here. Same type of deal, coming back up above this, starting to move up, come up a bunch of dollars here, 106, 107, challenge this high, perhaps have a big candle up tomorrow. That's an alternate. And UNH, not sure what this might add on tomorrow, but this was pretty crazy. The strength that was reflected in this turnaround here, and then this day right here, which is extremely impressive. I talked about that, thinking perhaps UNH might be up because of that. This doji day, okay, inconclusive. Well, this is pretty damn conclusive. So that's pretty crazy. I'm not sure why that did. I didn't check it out. I'm not sure why that happened. But if it's good enough, that could start something really big. Tomorrow might be a nothing day, however, because that's too far too fast. That's possible. But it's worth paying attention to and just kind of checking it out as you trade. Clear that. But you can see through these wicks here, we are above that for this close. And 58's right there. So falling below that, maybe you have a big give back to come back and retrace a bunch of this if the market is a little bit weak, if it's not particularly strong tomorrow, or maybe that will happen anyway because of UNH. You might get some real nice movement down, come down to 57, maybe it pops back up off of that, maybe you could play it down and then back up, any number of things. UNH really should be looked at tomorrow, but the stuff that is more reasonable and normal would be Broadcom up, X up, and LNKD as an alternate to that. So go with those. If you like this pattern here, Amazon could do the same type of deal as LNKD, new highs over a long period of time. Excellent movement here. It moving back above 205 here could go to 210. So $5 there on a $200 stock. Potential here for $5 on a $100 stock, or $4, $3, something like that. But I'd say X could very well put in $1. Above this level of 29.40, but $1.50 range for tomorrow is possible for X. But anyway, those are your suggestions. Another one for the downside, perhaps. This one could go either way. Let's do Best Buy real quick because it's very interesting. Good recovery right off of 24 from today. Big gap down. This could reconfirm to the downside or confirm that to the downside tomorrow if the market is weak. Come on back down very nicely. Then again, it could do any number of things and give some good movement back to the upside and try to recover some of this. This is very far, very fast, and so there is potential to do either. And you might be able to gauge that. Maybe 26 here was a more reasonable adjustment for whatever caused this today, which I didn't find out about. I think it was might have been because Best Buy announced it was going to close 50 of its big box stores and try to do cost cutting rather than focusing on customer experience to pull itself out of its troubles lately. But we talked a little while back about part of its troubles are easily identifiable as problems with customer experience. So the fact they're not actually trying to focus on that and actually cutting money for that and going for a cost-cutting strategy instead, maybe they didn't like that. Maybe they thought that was a stupid business decision today. So you got this result. Not sure that was the cause, but this could be very interesting tomorrow again, confirming to the downside, or perhaps this wick here, which is sizable in its own right. In fact, the tail rather, this is the biggest tail we've had since back here, I guess. Maybe it's bigger than this one, and it's on the bottom side, so perhaps that could go up to the side, go on up. I don't know, could be good. Once again, Broadcom up, X up for the more standard plays and standard type of movements we're thinking of. LNKD for a breakout movement, which could be even better than those. Don't know, since it is already in a nice uptrend at new highs. Same for Amazon. So these two are very similar. LNKD and Amazon, Broadcom and X are very similar. Sometimes, however, the deeper retracements on the movement back are more powerful than the ones that are still going up. And you can see Broadcom still going up. This is a sizable retracement for X coming off the midline of a very important reversal. So truthfully, there's good potential here for X to be stronger than those others on a relative basis. So those are the predictions for tomorrow. Good luck trading.